everyone, I'm Manju Malati. As William Arthur Ward once said, learning is more than acquiring knowledge. It is about acquiring understanding. And teaching is more than imparting knowledge. It's about inspiring change. Today on this platform, we have one such amazing teacher. She has almost 10 years of experience working as a teacher in the management BBA department in Bharat Mata College. She has worked as a senior technical recruiter at Golden Bridge HR and also in collaboration with Tata Consultancy. She's worked for modernizing government organizational programs. She's also published papers and presented paper with regard to human resource management and workplace. She's right now pursuing her PhD from Alagappa University. It's my pleasure and honor in welcoming Manju Malati onto this platform. Welcome, Manju. All right, Manju. So you have been a teacher for many years now, more than 10 years. So what was the inspiration to take up teaching? If you could tell your story.
Actually, a twisting one, because when I passed out from SEMS in the year 2004, I got placement in a government project, modernizing government project. It is a TCS state government project, and worked as a technical consultant. And after that, I took a break for almost 5 years because of my two kids. They are very, nobody was there to take care of them. Then I thought of taking a career which is suited for me to take my career and my family life together. But then I kickstarted my career as a recruitment head. And after that, when I got a chance in Bharat Mata College, it is very near to my place and just a walkable distance. Only a few minutes are there. Training and teaching was an interesting field for me, but teaching was a new experience. But after that, I came to know that I have that capability to teach my students.
Excellent. So that is my next question. Teaching is not everyone's cup of tea. So what made you, according to you, what makes a great teacher?
First, I'm teaching degree students. So you know that after plus two, they actually find it too difficult to cope up with the degree things. They think that degree is just like a degree or college. At that time, college is like a thing which they are seeing in the movies and all. Like for memory creation, initially they actually come to college in their degree times. So the kids are like that. The children are like that. Their mentality is like that. Studies are not the prime importance. So first year, we find it too difficult to teach them, to make them understand that this is also part of their life. This is the turning point of their life. And then second year and third year, they came to realize that, getting a better CGPA is necessary. And as a teacher, my credentials in teaching is like a very caring teacher, a person who listens, should be, and they are saying that I'm humble, they are very giving respect to them. And I can understand their problems very well. So many students came to me for many queries like what career I have to choose, what is your opinion in a love marriage or arranged marriage, what is your thought in taking this degree, something that many students approach me like that. So I think that is the best gift a teacher is getting for a graduate student.
Yeah. So if I can ask, what your teachers have inspired you to become a teacher, and what all qualities from them have you taken while you became a teacher?
Okay. I never had the imagination of becoming a great teacher initially. When I chose the career of a teacher, first face that come into my mind is Radha ma'am, Radha Tevanur. She inspired me a lot as a teacher, as a mentor, and all. Because when I joined SCMS, I came from a very local place, Pathanamthitta district. How to speak in English or how to communicate with the people in English, for me, it was too difficult. But she is the one who made me to think that I can also speak in English very fluently, and she gave me so many insights how to improve my communication skill and all. So she is the first and the prime person which, as a teacher, and every teacher's day I remember her. And the second one is the one who taught me in my KGs. She also inspired me because the way in which she interacts with the students, the interact with me inspired me, and I too longing to be a teacher like her.
I'm glad to know your formative is here, that is KG, and your college years were in safe hands that made you a teacher. And you know, the students who are your students are also in safe hands in, getting inspiration and getting molded. So that is very truly inspirational, Manju. And the other question I wanted to ask you is, do you as a woman face challenges at workplace? Being a teacher in work.
Place, I don't. There are so many challenges. It's not a gender biased one or something like that. But as a lady, as a woman teacher and all, I think it's a general one. Every teachers, they are not utilizing their capabilities. They are not actually utilizing their capabilities. Even though they have a lot many opportunities, they're not utilizing it because of their priorities. They usually prioritize things according to their comfort zones, their convenience, and their family. Right now also, many teachers, many friends of mine, they even choose what to wear, what to speak, what to react in a public based on their families uh, decisions. That is quite interesting and unbelievable to me, because I'm a person who usually believes that we are the one to choose all these things. That is a major hindrance thing that every woman, I think, irrespective of the country or irrespective of the scenarios, this is the main thing, because always they want, women want somebody to say that you are like that. They doesn't have that much self confidence that I am okay, I can do this. It's not like that. They want a push every time. So that is one of the challenge in education sector also, because many researchers who are excellent in their subject, they
Mm,
not even think about taking in research in a different way,
mm,
different level.
mm.
Many, very few of them have taken research as a serious one. So that is the main challenge I think they are facing.
Excellent point, and I am so happy that you are talking about so much things that I'm sure you will be giving these advices to your students as well. And I think the next
Yeah,
generation will
yeah,
not have
definitely,
such
definitely.
doubts.
And my one of my student, she is from a very what financially down background, and she's not from Kerala. She said that why you didn't wear sinduram, or why you didn't wear thali. So I said, is that necessary? And so her thinking is like a married woman should be like that. I said it is not like that. A married lady or married woman should be independent in her decisions, and their financially and non-financially also. She should be independent in her opinions. So she thought that after getting a degree, getting married is her
Yes.
ultimate objective. So I said, no, no one say this to me. I don't like that.
I agree with Manju when you say that permission is required. We should give permission to ourselves. Nobody should give us permission to do anything. Very good point. As
Yes,
a teacher, I'm
yes,
very
yes.
happy that you are talking about this. And also, that is my next question. What, according to you, are the flaws in educational system that you see? Like apart from these kind of things, do you think there is a need for upgradation of the syllabus or according to the current world scenario that can help children come up or match according to the requirements of the world for getting job?
Okay. Upgradations are every time needed because previously, when in our times, when we graduated or post graduated from a college, that is sufficient for getting a job. But now the things have changed. Every day, every time, the technology has changed. New things are coming, and the students should be well aware about the opportunities what they are getting outside. But the kids are not realizing it. They're not understanding it. After getting the job, they're trying to learn many things and they find it difficult to cope up with that. So I think in our education system, finishing school should be included. Finishing school should be there after graduation.
Yes.
So that will fine tune their skills, their competencies to make them understand that this is their competency, this is your major area, you have to concentrate on that. In the degree level education, it is not like that. We
Mm.
are simply learning the many things, they don't know where to apply it. And many have to take some other courses to get a job. So in upgradation of syllabus is very much needed because we are teaching them a syllabus which is revised on 2020, 2019, or 2017. So we have actually included many in our college. We usually included some new upcoming subjects like logistics, like that. But many kids are not fully bothered about where to apply all these things. So I think there is a huge requirement of finishing schools after graduation.
Absolutely. And I hope one day students from outside come to India for learning. Like
Yeah.
rather than
Mm.
us always going outside, I want the
Going out.
education system to grow. And
Grow.
teachers like you are a great promise for the country as well. I would say that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Apart from teaching, you are also part of career development, like not the syllabus, but for career development. So what are the things that you focus in career development?
First one is communication skills, interpersonal skills. I'm concentrating on more on that. Then the language skills.
Yes.
Even the graduate students sometimes doesn't know how to write a letter, actually, a formal letter, where
Yes.
to sign it. Is it below the name or is it above the line? These are the basic things they have to learn.
Yes.
So as a communication teacher or communication trainer, I should concentrate first on, I definitely concentrated on these things. Find one.
Yeah, so most of the thing, our students are extremely talented. The people from our country are extremely talented. But when it comes
Yes.
to meetings, they keep quiet because they don't want to ask
Hmm.
questions. They always doubt themselves. They don't have confidence. So this kind of training where you're concentrating on language, communication, language is not even important. If you are communicating ideas, any
Communicating.
language is fine. But yeah, language is definitely English is required. Women, girls, when they come to you, what are the advices you give them? As you said, self confidence is lacking in girls, we would say. We always tend to, do we really have that? Is the always self doubt we have? So what advices do you give to girls around you?
So I said to my girls, don't think about that. Don't get so many opinions about that. If you wish to go, you have to go.
Yep.
Don't depend so much on persons. Don't get personalized advices from anybody. If you really want to, and regarding the clothing also,
Yep.
if you really want, if you're really comfortable at, you please go. So many students, so the mentality of the society has to change, but it needs in Kerala and in other place also, this mentality has to change.
Yes.
uh, but giving them confidence to wear what they are, and giving them confidence to make them understand their competencies, their skills, their
Yes.
potentials. That
Yes.
is the thing I am always
Yes.
concentrating.
And you know what? It was always a blame on the teachers as well, like teachers judging you for doing all these things. But I'm so glad to hear this from a teacher, and this is the mindset that we want in all teachers and society as well. So I hope this grows as well. And so let's play a quick go game where I'll just ask five
Yeah,
simple
yeah.
questions and you just have to give me an answer. That's it. You want to
Okay.
see change in the educational current educational system?
One is gender bias should not be there. Gender bias should not be there. People should be judged persons on basis of their, or their competencies, and education to all. Education to all means people in a rural area also they have to come up with education. New upgradations in syllabus is needed every time. Every year, when technology is improving, like in a very drastic model, we have to cope up with that. We need to upgrade syllabus in a yearly basis.
Excellent. And the next question is, what one thing that you want from the authorities that would help women in career development?
One thing regarding one thing is like in the case of income, salary,
Yes.
because it is in a different
I hope everyone out there
different
hears
thing.
this.
Usually in private sector, when ladies are more, authorities tend to decrease the salary, even though they are doing actually 2% or 3% job.
Hmm.
Salary is very low.
Next
Thank you.
question is, if you become, I think you can be a chief minister. So if you become chief minister, what do you want to see? One change that you want to see happen right now in uh, India or Kerala? Yeah.
But we know that there are so many hindrances are there. Even though we want to become a prime minister or a chief minister, we at that point of time will be according to some others options and all. We cannot take an independent decisions. So being an individual, I can take independent decisions, but as a chief minister, I
So
have to
I would say,
I have to
as
seek
okay,
permissions.
yeah. So something that
There are
comes
so
to
many things there. Uh, a major pain. It's like a change. I don't know about the change and all, how I can change the attitude of people's. I cannot change the mindset of a people, but I always find that the judiciary should have to take independent decisions, especially women-related matters. I haven't. I'm deeply pained by many rape cases, many rape victims, many. That is the main pain in my mind, that I cannot do anything for them.
yes,
What I can do for that, and they are not getting justice for this.
yes,
Even in our judiciary, also, no one is addressing that the agony that they have faced. What happened to that girl or that kid after these cases? They are always thinking in a different way, in a system like that. This may happen, this may not happen, it should not happen,
yes,
it should not happen. But I don't know how we can change the system and all, but somebody should address this.
yes.
Many persons are there, many NGOs are doing, but they are not taking the judiciary is not taking it in a very helpful manner.
I understand, and I hope someone would change all that. Like judiciary would act upon things very strictly and
we
stringently. That
definitely support we definitely need to support the victims. We are not
yes,
actually in our society also, we are not supporting actually.
yes,
So it is because of her dress or because of her deeds, she like that she became the victim and all. But that mentality has to change. But I don't know any chief minister or prime minister has to change it. But we can imply some rules and regulations, standardize the one. If
yes,
a person is doing this, he has to suffer like that.
yes,
That is
absolutely.
the prime thing. We should make our girls, like the coming generation, to make them understand the need of having self defense and other things. And our boys should be nurtured like they should treat them. They should treat them in a same way as as they treat their friends.
That is the point.
As
So
their,
that is a step we should, like society where men should understand that That is what we have to nurture our boys to grow into good individuals, where they respect every human
Yes.
being, be it transgender or women or anybody. Excellent.
Everyone has to be treated the same.
Yes, excellent points. And all this was amazing conversation. But one last question.
Thank you.
What was the
Yeah.
most amazing moment as a teacher? Satisfying moment as a teacher? I would like to hear from you, like your story or anything, like a most satisfying moment as a teacher.
There are actually so many.
I
Even
know you
getting
would
a
have
wish
them.
from my kid. Because it's been 10 years working for Bharat Mother College, working at Bharat Mother College as a graduate teacher. Each and every day I'm experienced many things, but the most it is not a satisfied or something like that. It's a it's a I don't know what how to explain that moment.
Yes.
One thing is happening. One day my I was a class teacher of the degree second year students, and
Mhm.
that at that time people are students are not that much aware about the attendance percentage and all, so they didn't consider attendance as a serious matter. So three students, I have to take disciplinary actions against that students.
Okay.
So I reported it to our HOD, and they take up in that sense, and they actually rolled out from their roles. They actually got dismissed.
Okay.
Okay, they cannot continue with their education. So at at that day, when they came to know that they are dismissed, one boy came to me and said that now it's okay for you. Said it's like for me that was a very painful moment or painful event when thing happened,
Mhm.
and it was there in my mind for a long day. For
Mm,
long days it was there. I his face, his expressions, and everything.
mm,
But after I and after that I came to understand that he joined some other course, and he is making his own ways.
mm,
And after recently in this November 2022, this happened in 2016 or something like 16, 17, something like that. So in 2022, a Friday evening, three students came, a passed out
mhm,
students came, and in that this guy was there,
mm,
this person was there.
mm.
So he invited me for his wedding. Definitely, you should come. You should definitely come. I cannot forget you, teachers, especially Miss Rachodi and one other two Miss were there, two teachers were there.
Mhm.
So he invited wholeheartedly for his wedding, and we went for his wedding.
Okay.
And that's very still it's like a surprising thing to me, because at that time I saw his face in an anger, in what all things, what he wanted to what he I don't know. I cannot express that in my words.
That is so you could have told many good experiences, but this experience is the most amazing thing because um, that feeling I can understand what you just expressed, like how you felt bad initially and then
Even
how it
tears are
turned.
coming when I am expressing that.
Yes. Only a true teacher
Okay, thank
can
you.
have that feeling. And it is wonderful to talk to you. I hope the students who get inspired from you make a better society in the future. And also, please continue with your thoughts and
Thank
works
you.
and writings. I would love to read all of that from you and your work. All power to you for doing good work and being an inspirational teacher.
Thank you.
Have a
Thank
good
you.
day.
Thank you, Anju.
Bye.
Yeah, thank you for giving me an opportunity to express my thoughts, emotions, and everything in this platform. And thank you, She Site and Anju, for this wonderful session. Thank you so much.